Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Carrera Cafe for our first live build series for 2024. And right here is a beautiful 997 that we're about to cut up. We're just waiting for the boss, Akira Nakai, to come in and start doing the work. This car is going to take 2 days because we're building 4 cars in the next 8 days. Now, this car, the owner wants to remain anonymous, so I will be your talking head for this series. And we're going to interview some RWB members that visited us from other countries and also maybe some fans to get them involved and why they love coming and seeing the live build series. I am so excited to get this going. Let's go. Barely 10:30 and Nakai started on the car already, and he's doing the gas cap, and we mixed up the gas cap extension covers. So we have 3 here and 1 for my gold car, which is a mistake. So I need to swap my gas cap with Eric's gas cap, which means I won't have that piece for my car. But the first thing he's working on is making this hinge mechanism for the gas cover so that it can lift up and out, because when you put the wide body kit, the stock gas cap will hit the kit. So that's the first thing he's doing. We've pre-prepped the rear already by removing the heat shields so that he can mount the rear bumper later on. So it's a slow start. There's a few people. I wouldn't say it's completely packed just yet, but maybe later this afternoon we'll see more people. Hoping the weather doesn't go crazy on us this week because the prediction says a lot of rain. Nakai has already begun to cut the rear fender, and this is the most painful part for people who are uninitiated in this procedure. But what happens is with the double wall is Nakai cuts the outer skin and then he cuts the fender base and then he basically folds it over. It's a very rough process with what he does. A lot of people always say that it should be welded, but this is RWB style. It's very rough. A lot of people complain online that what they're paying for should be more quality, but this is what Nakai does, and I love what he does. We learned so many things from him, and I hope you guys appreciate the work that he's doing. It's already the afternoon after lunch and Nakai is still working really fast. We're now doing the front end of the car. The rear fenders have been mounted. The front fenders are being mounted. Today we're going to see a picture of what the RWB might look like, but tomorrow is when we're going to bring the car down. So I think today, maybe this afternoon, he might test fit. You never know, sometimes he wants to end early, but today we started a little late, so maybe we'll end a little late today. This is what makes Nakai very special, because he really measures the way he attaches the kit. And right now what he's doing is he's putting a tape marker, and the tape marker he's going to use to determine if the height of the fenders are even. And then sometimes, for no apparent reason that the owners know of, if the car has an accident, Nakai will know just from doing this exercise. So Yuki is actually the black background for the luminescent tape. So we just mounted the wheels and we were debating with the owner on the profile for the Nankang tires, because I've never personally used Nankang, but Nankang is a sponsor and the Nankang sidewall is very thick. So Nakay was saying that he's going to make a lot of camber for the front so that it'll clear the fenders because I have a feeling it might rub. I measured the side profile and the front is about 3 inches and the back is 275. So technically it should be a little lower, but for now this is what we're gonna work with and we'll make it work because Nakay will do his magic.
Hi, I'm MJ. I'm the owner of RWB Yutaka. It's a 993 RWB and it was built back in 2019. I initially found him on YouTube. Okay, Crispy Media, you know him? But yun, just found him on YouTube and then I think my mom back then wanted a air-cooled Porsche and she wanted something special so I encouraged her parang, why not you build it like an RWB to make it a bit special instead of just buying a normal... Yeah, technically it's my mom's car, not mine.
Right.
I didn't know about RWB, I just saw the cars for the first time and I was just like, these are really cool. So the Philippines always has really good builds. Like the quality that you guys do, the styling, you know, it's really, really good culture for me. And we met at the racetrack spa. We had invited a couple of the Filipino people out to the racetrack from Toronto, from here in Manila. And the energy, the vibe that we really got was just pure joy and fun. And we wanted to continue that train in Manila. So we were like, yes, we're coming. Don't worry, no questions asked. We want to party, we want to watch the builds and just be a part of this event.
Nakay is working really fast and the front is almost done. He has some minor adjustments to make everything work, but yeah, I think we're going to see a finished car at the end of the day and then tomorrow, finishing touches. Okay, we just finished and now we're gonna pack up, head to dinner and continue again in the morning. See you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to day 2 here at Carrera Cafe. And I arrived a little early so we can pre-prep everything that needs to be done today. The car is generally done, but what you guys don't see is the underbody work that Nakay is going to do. He's going to put support braces for the fenders, do the fender liner, and it's roughly going to take 6 hours today, so it should be a pretty light day, and we're expecting a few more people hopefully today than yesterday. But it's pretty exciting. Once we see the car on the ground, we have to adjust the ride height of the suspension because the tires that the owner got are a little thicker than what we normally use. So quick adjustment on the suspension. The fitment boys are here to do that. So I'm not going to do a lot of work today. It's more socializing and saying hi to all the people that come by and greet us. Nakay just got here and he's now straight to work. He's starting to seal up the fenders with Sikaflex. Sikaflex is a sealant that they use for the windshield, and it's a black silicone which hardens to align the gaps and basically protect the kit from splitting apart, and also removes the, I guess it removes the gap lines, and it makes the kit, gives it shadowing and lining, which actually accentuates the kit.
So RWB REIDO is actually running a very aggressive wheel spec right here, and then he's running a stock suspension. So we had to drill holes for his camber to work. So technically, if you have a coilover, you can adjust the camber forwards, but since he doesn't have any, Nakay-san had to re-drill holes for the front suspension. As for the rear suspension, I added more camber, adjusted the toe to what Nakai-san wanted, and then we'll see for sure once we put the wheels on if the adjustments is enough. If not, we have to adjust more. Okay? So that's what we did today.
Unboxing a new compressor. I think I went overkill. I got a big compressor. More power, baby. But yes, thank you to Powercraft for sending us a 3 horsepower silent type compressor. It's super useful for the build because Naka uses a lot of air tools. The staff are just now transferring all the fittings so that we can fix the old compressor. This guy is conked out already. Oh, so low. Wow, the car's finally on the ground. Nakai was doing some finishing touches and he didn't like how the chin had some waves on the clear coat, so he actually sanded that down. And he put silicone sealant also on the bumper intake. The car's now on the ground. We are checking the ride height. Kyle is the master of the fitment game and air suspension, so he's doing that for me. This car is almost ready. And what you saw a while ago is Nakai did all the fender linings, put on the canards, and did the rest of the sealant. And I think technically this car is done. It's already 3:30, which means we're going to do early autographs. There's a few more fans today. The school was called out, so a lot of people have passed by. And I'm just excited to finish this car and get on with the next build. This afternoon though, we need to put the stickers. The owner has the name already for this car, which is over here. So REIDO or REIDO, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, means Sub-Zero because the car is white and that's the name that he wanted to run on this build. And we're also gonna get Nakai-san to paint the rear bumper with his signature. Hey guys, we are with Kevin Carlos.
Hello.
Mr. Stans Pilipinas Manila Fitted. Thanks for coming, Kev. And when are we gonna RWB your car?
Saving up for it.
What number do you want?
Something special siguro.
Okay, and malapit na yung number mo. But what do you love about RWB?
For me, it's the community. I've been almost all your builds since Victoria, and then being at Japan for the RWB events every year. It's the people. I think it's everyone here globally respect for each other. Okay, I think we're finally done. The handshake was given and we're just gonna do some finishing touches. The owner wants to put the name on the side door and he's requested myself, Nakai, and Kate to sign the rear bumper. So those are the last finishing touches. And then tomorrow morning, we're gonna move this car out and work on RWB build number 2.